Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, everybody. You know who we are now. Well, we normally tour as a 5-piece bluegrass band, but we did a little run of dates as a trio, and this is our final one for the year. And so we're not going to hold anything back. Let the expletives fly. Ready?
Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance, and I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Bye-bye my love, goodbye.
Thank you so much. You guys are very kind. So what this little tour we put together was about was singing more of the songs that we'd written, and doing brother duet style songs. So you're going to hear some of that today. The first one we did was, I'm sure most of you know, is an Everly Brothers song. But the tradition of brother duets goes back a long, long ways. Almost as early as recorded music in the late 20s and 30s, there were acts recording songs like this next one. This is one that was from the catalog of the Blue Sky Boys, a group out of North Carolina, and another group from down there called the Bailey Brothers. It's called The Sweetest Gift.
One day a mother came to a prison to see an airy but precious son. She told the warden how much she loved him. It did not matter The boy had drifted far from the fireside, though she had pleaded with him each night. Though not a word did she ever utter that told her heartache, her smile was bright. She did not bring to him her roll or pardon free. She brought no pomp or stone to see. It was a halo bright sent down from heaven's light, the sweetest gift a mother's smile. She left a smile you can remember. She's gone to heaven from heartache's grief. The bars around you could never change her. You were her baby, and there will be. She did not bring to him her old pardon free. She brought no gold, nor pomp or stone to see. It was a halo bright sent down from heaven's light, the sweetest gift a mother's smile.
Thank you very much. You guys are quiet. Well, we're going to do one that Eric wrote, and he got this idea from a friend of ours who's from North Carolina, and our friend described going up into the hills in North Carolina to find a banjo player many years ago, and a rather locally famous banjo player, and our friend Joe's kind of a musicologist, and so he was sort of interviewing him as they played, and said, "Well, your style of playing when you were a young man, did you call it was it bluegrass or country or folk or what did you call it, old time?" And the fellow said, "Son, we called it music." So Eric's a songwriter, and of course the keen mind that he has. About 3 or 4 months later, he realized that this would be a good song. It struck him like a bolt of lightning. They called it music. 1, 2, 3.
We went up on the mountain to hear the old man play, and everything about him was steeped in the old time way. And the sound he made was stirring, it was magic, it was fun. When asked what it was called back when, he smiled and he said, "Son, they called it music in the church house in the fields. It was honest, it was simple, and it helped the hard times heal. It was music, they sang it deep down in the mines, in dark and lonesome prison cells, and behind battle lines. They called it music." like it is today. They called it music in the church house in the fields. It was honest, it was simple, and it helped the hard times heal. It was music, they sang it deep down in the mines, in dark and lonesome prison cells behind battle lines. They called it music. We didn't need to read a word to memorize a hymn. Pour way down in your soul, you know, the seed is sown within. There's a power in those old songs I hope will never fade. So love them like your children and don't let them get away. They called it music in the church house in the fields. It was honest, it was simple, and it helped the hard times heal. It was music, they sang it deep down in the mines, in dark and lonesome prison cells, and behind battle lines. They called it music. Thank you.
Oh, you're tuning. I thought you were switching to a banjo.
Not yet.
Not yet. Saving that for when you really got them hooked. When they're more forgiving. Did you have a song picked out, or is it my turn to sing something? Good. I know what I want to do. This is a Norman Blake song, and hope you like it. Billy Gray rode into Gantry back in '83. There he did meet young Sarah McCrae. The wild rose of the morning, that bellflower dawning, a herald of springtime in his young life that day. Sarah, she could not see the daylight of reality. In her young eyes, Billy bore not one flaw. Knowing not a chosen one, he was a hired gun, wanted back in Kansas City by the law. Then one day a tall man came riding over the Badlands, lying to the north of New Mexico. He was over to say that he was looking for Bill Gray, a ruthless man and a dangerous outlaw. Now the deadly news came creeping to Bill. fast sleeping there in the Clarendon Bar and Hotel. So we fled towards the old church there on the outskirts, thinking he could climb up to that old steeple bell. But a rifle ball came flying face down. He lay dying there in the dust of the road where he fell. Sarah, she ran to him, cursing that lawman, accepting no reason, just knowing that he was killed. Sarah still lives in that same old white frame house where she first met Billy some 40 years ago. But the wild rose of the morning, she's faded with the dawning of every day of sorrow that the long years have sown. Written on a stone out where the dusty winds have long blown, 18 words to a passing world say, true love knows no season, no rhyme, no reason. Justice is cold as the Granger County clay. True love knows no season, no rhyme, nor no reason. And justice is cold as the Granger County clay. Thank you. Appreciate that. While Eric has his guitar out here and we're used to singing in E, grew up listening to country music. Any fans of country music here? I mean the old stuff, you know, like early Taylor Swift stuff. Not this modern stuff. Well, my dad was a big Don Gibson fan, so I don't know if any of you folks know Don Gibson. I'm sure there's a few guys here I know that know Don Gibson. But you're not normal, of course. You're like us. Anyway, he was a great songwriter and singer, and had a pretty cool last name, too. If I could see you just one time, oh, how it ease my troubled mind. If I could hold you just one time and then pretend that you're still mine. Lips that used to thrill me so, they now thrill someone else I know. Gone is the love that once was mine. I wish I could see you just one time. Whoa, 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 I miss you so. Oh, I need you so. I'd give this heart of mine if I could see you just one time.
If I could relive just one time, turn back the pages and there I'd find that same old love that once was mine. Wish I could see you just one time. Oh, 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 I missed you so. Oh, I need you so. I'd give this heart of mine if I could see you just one time. Oh, I need you so. I'd give this heart of mine if I could see you just one time. If I could see you just one time.
Oh, thank you. Don Gibson. So Don Gibson wrote Sweet Dreams, which has been used in many, many movies. Patsy Cline had the huge hit with it. And wrote I Can't Stop Loving You and many more songs. Known more, I guess, as a songwriter than a singer, kind of like you.
Yeah.
Want to sing us one? No. He wants to pick one. Okay.
Excited about this.
I've been here before. I can't wait.
I'd like to play the song that got me
Famous?
No, not famous, but got me wanting to play the banjo.
What one will make you stop wanting to play? Ready? Oh, I've been ready. They're so happy it's over with. That's just joy. Did you hear that? He's doing. We grew up along the Canadian border in northern New York State, a little town called Ellenburg Depot. Well, Mike actually is from the big metropolis of Chateauguay. which is the next town up the road, a little further west. He's a Westerner. But, you know, when our people, the Gibsons, settled that area in the mid-1800s, it was known as the Woods. It's still pretty much like that. Kind of growing back, there were a lot of small farms, and back in my great-grandfather's day, there was a town a few miles from our family farm called Clinton Mills, and it was a lumber town, and kind of thriving. All the neighbors would work there in the wintertime when their cows weren't milking, and draw wood out of the swamps and send it down the railroad line. And a forest fire in the late 1800s kind of ended all that. And anyway, it was always just interesting to me, obviously not to anyone else in the world, that there was a town there at one time. So I wrote a song about it. And now you have to listen to it. It's called Railroad Line.
You might think that it's long ago, but I can still see the black smoke roll. Back before 1959, back before they tore at the railroad line. It used to be there was timber here, so we took our teams to the woods and cleared enough to keep all the debts on time. Back before they tore at the railroad line, before the big trucks and the highway, the world came down those tracks in my day. Life was a little different in my prime, back before they tore at the railroad line. We had a thriving railroad town. We had our own post office and kids running round. There were brand new houses and one was mine, back before they tore at the railroad line. But one day all of the timber's gone, and when profit dies, it don't take long to board the station and take the signs and tear out all of the railroad line. Before the big trucks and the highway, the world came down those tracks in my day. Life was a little different in my prime, back before they tore at the railroad line, back before they tore at the railroad line.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do one of Eric's now. He realized a few years back that he'd become middle-aged. Congratulations. You have your pick? You have your guitar? Well, he's got everything he needs. Our mother used to yell at us when we were kids. We'd have a show or practice or whatever we had to do. The last thing she said as we were leaving the house was always, picks? Capos? Apparently early on we must have forgotten them, so. It's called Frozen in Time. 1, 2, 3.
It's a better time. Now I'm accused of living in the past. Maybe so, but I've been there before, where nothing will surprise me, good or bad. And the bad I can just ignore. Oh, I'm frozen in time. In my mind, it's a better time. These clothes don't fit the fashion of the day. That's alright, nobody's watching anyway. And I don't know the trendy things to say, but it's cool, I get by okay. Oh, I'm frozen in time. In my mind, it's a better time. That I matter here, then I will. But that could be a tangled web indeed. I'm a dinosaur, and I feel a chill. Oh, I'm frozen in time. In my mind, it's a better time. Oh, I'm frozen in time. In my mind, it's a better time. Thank you.
We don't want to hear Steve. How about the Lightning Express?
Wow. Oh, Eastbound Train.
What's that?
I think it's the same song. It's close if it's not. Yeah, we had a good time at Steve and Lynn's house last Saturday night. That went by too quickly. And do it. Steve likes the old stuff.
This is a Blue Sky Boys number.
The eastbound train was crowded one cold December violins. Her hair is fine as gold. She said, I have no ticket. And then her story told. My father, he's in prison, and he's lost his sight, they say. And I'm going for his pardon this cold December day. The conductor could not answer, she could not make reply. His shaking, rough hands wiping the teardrops from his eyes. He said, God bless you, little one, just stay right where you are. You'll never need a ticket while I am on this car.
Well, I'll try. I'm not scared. Any of you folks know a song called "Song for a Winter's Night"? Well, I can fake the lyrics then. They won't know. I really like this song, and not so much that I would commit it to memory, but I do like it. So I've been trying to learn it. You want to hear something new? We're big fans of Gordon Lightfoot, and you know, I've liked him since I was in my teens, although when I was that young, I don't think I understood his writing. Some of it I still don't understand. It's probably beyond me, but growing up along the border, we got more Canadian television and radio than we did U.S. Because Montreal was so very close there. And he was played a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. Snow is softly falling. Air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. Smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again from the lines upon each page the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. still in the silence of my room. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love and to be once again with you. To be once again with you. Thank you very much, folks. We'll take a short break and be back in a few minutes.